बट पनि आउँदैन एनिमी पनि आउँदैन के गर्नु
गाडी निकाल न अब जाम म त युजी बोकेर हिँडेछु अरे
गन पाएन
करेक्सन छ
करेक्सन मसँग गाउँ म पहिले गरे चलाएको जस्तो हो मिनी 14 को ब्यारल पाउँछ
जम
तागला त गाडी नउठ
के छ गन छैन
ब्यारल छ नि ब्यारल छ मिनी 14 छ यहाँ
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
तीन नंबर को
पता रहा है बिंदा
ए बिंदा आज किन बोले हेंदा बिंदा
जाना गाडी घाटे के त्यो अब लान्छ छोटो 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 एकदम
त्यस्तो के आउँछ
गन पनि बोके हैन छोटो
प्लेयर अगाडि प्लेयर
अगाडि ड्रप छ ड्रप
Watch out, watch out. Mark the location. Mark the location. Mark the location. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
MK हम खतरा हो नि हामी त
पूरा प्लेयर है टीम का इसकी वेला में 4x कराऊंगा
बल्ल भाइ
गाडी सुना छोरी
तिमी 1 नंबर को आईडी बाट खेल्यौ कि 2 नंबर को आईडी बाट
2 नंबर वाला
अनि 1 नंबर को हो त
ए साथी हो
कस्तो हेल्छन् ठिकै हेल्छन्
हैन हैन भाषा लाग्यो भाषा लाग्यो तिमी सुरु तार आउँछ
खै तपाईको है त मोबाइल तपाईबाट नि हाल्नु न 1 घण्टा पनि बढ्छ
के हो के हाल्नु
ए वाच टाइम के
फिर आर रेड गाड़ी
Watch out, watch out.
हुन्छ अगर भन्दा नि त्यो पो मम्मीको भिडियो ल्यायो भने त त्यसलाई स्वाटै बढाइदिएको त
के अन्डीले के भिडियो बनाएर हाल्नु के
हैन एउटा भिडियो हाल्दिएको सिधै 1 मिलियन पुग्दिएको क्या कहाँ मोनेटाइजै भएको थिएन त मोनेटाइज भएको भए त आउँथ्यो होला के रे सेल कस्तो गाडी किन्ने हो र गाडी त पाइने हो हेलिकप्टर गेममै हुन्न
Marked a location.
हुन्न
ल कुन त्यस्तो कुदाइरहेको
प्लेन कहाँ कुदाउँछ यसमा खै र
अर्को नभए
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
लुट्यो है
बुलेट छ यो होइन यो होइन यो होइन अर्को 25 किलो झरेको
पछाडि हो क्या
अगाडि 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 हो त्यो यता होइन यता होइन
Marked a location.
यो हामीलाई गरेर के हुन्छ भनेको
ए यो हाम्रो युट्युब मोनेटाइजेसन भयो नि पैसा आउनु भयो नि त्यस्तो बनाउन अर्को आइडी बनाउनु भएको क्या त्यो बनाएर बेच्नु के 40-50 पर्छ
त्यसले बेच्ने
धुवा पनि उठेन कि ब्लकबाट
हाम्रो बेच्नु 40-50 पर्छ बेच्ने
कसले
पर्छ नि लगभग कति मोनेटाइज गर्नलाई कम मेहनत लाग्छ
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
कति खर्च उसले कति खर्च गर्यो होला सोध्नु न के अरे यो म तर के तिनीहरूले कति खर्च गरे मोनेटाइज पहिला कहाँ थियो र दिनको 1500ले बुस्ट हान्थ्यो भन्थे त भन्न मम्मीको भिडियो कहाँबाट टप्केछ एउटै भिडियोले पुऱ्याइदिएको हो क्या खास भन्ने
यिनीबाट पैसा आउनु
कस्तो यो मोनेटाइज भयो भने त आउँछ यिनीहरूबाट नि मोनेटाइज अब हुन्छ नि त अब त्यही त अब कमेन्ट्रीहरू राम्रो गर्न सक्यो भने
चिकन
यस्तो अब गेम
सन्तोषको राम्रो गेम
हजुर
सन्तोषले खेलेको लाइभ गरेको राम्रो हुन्छ
उसले लाइभ गर्दैन भिडियो मात्र रेकर्ड गरेर एडिट गर्छ ठ्याक्क हानेको मात्र राख्छ कि हामी जस्तो लाइभ गर्दैन नि त
लाइभ पनि गर्छ
लाइभ गर्दैन
एनिमेसन लाइभ गरेको
कता उसको मोबाइल हेर्नु न मोबाइल
लाइभ गर्ने बिल आउँथ्यो
डिभाइस पनि खतरा छ नि त उसको 1 नम्बरमा आउँछ जहिले हेर्नु मेरो 4 नम्बरमा छ डिभाइस जो 1 2 3 4 छ नि यो मोबाइल अनुसार आउँछ क्या जति राम्रो भयो त्यति नम्बर 1 मा आउँछ
मोबाइल हुन्छ त्यो आइफोन हैन र
आइफोन हो के भन्छ सिक्छ नि त हजुर
सही चल्छ उसको नम्बर 1 को
सन्तोष पनि छ र
छैन सन्तोष पल्टनमा गएदेखि आउन झुक्केर आउँछ कहिले कसो ओ गाडी अगाडि होइन म घुसाउँछु क्या गाडी लुकाउँछु स्कट हाउसमा छ क्या तल गयो
देखिरहेको को हो त फेरि
यो साथीहरू
के ठाउँमा साथीहरू
एक 1 2 लेखे चाहिँ तर यो गेमले के कति स्ट्रिमरहरूलाई उस गर्यो नि योभन्दा अगाडिको त हुन्छ नि लाइभ स्ट्रिमिङहरू थिएन नि त स्नाइपर
दुश्मन देखेर मारिदियो भने के हुन्छ
मार्दिने हो यसमा
उसले मारिदियो भने के हुन्छ गेम
मरिन्छ बेइ हो न्यू गेम हो
मरेन गरे के अरे यो गरे के हुन्छ जित हुन्छ
हजुर
जित्ने हार्ने हुन्छ के हुन्छ त नहुने
त्यही अब 100 जना हुन्छ 100 जनामा लड्ने आपसमा अन्ली वान 100 जनामा अब हाम्रो टिम अब एकजना मात्र सिंगल पनि खेल्न मिल्यो डिओ पनि खेल्न मिल्यो त्यसको अनि स्क्वाड भने 4 जना
के हुन्छ त्यसमा पैसा बाजी के बाजी हुन्छ कि के हुन्छ के हो
के आउने हैन चिकन डिनर भन्छ नि त्यही हो अरु के आउने
चिकन डिनर
त्यही अब
कहाँ भेट्छ कहाँको मान्छे हुन्छ
जहाँको पनि पाइयो नि अब तपाईको वर्ल्ड वाइड हो नि त्यो त
Watch out! Watch out!
कसरी हुन्छ
Marked a
अब
location.
कहाँ चिकन खान पाइन्छ र त्यो भनाइ मात्र हो नि हो जस्तो विनर भने जस्तो विनर यसको मोटो हो के
त्यति हो
त्यति हो
एनिमी छ
अब कि त पर्फेक्ट भयो भने ओरे ओरे
पर्फेक्ट भने के हुन्छ
अगाडि सुत्या
एनिमी मेरो ल्याग चल्यो चल नेटै चलेन मेरो
त्यो पर्व के हुने
नेटै चलेन यस्तो
परेवा किन हुने खै
पर्व किन हुने भन्नु
आउन न बस्दैन सँगै
किन
सुते नि त हो यस्तो यस्तो छ नि हो यस्तोलाई चाहिँ किन्छ के
किन्ने कति किन्ने
धनी धनीहरूले अब
कति
कति 10,000 20,000 खर्च गर्छ
के हुन्छ त्यो किन्ने
देखाउनु यो कपडाहरू भयो यिनीहरू छ नि
किन्ने
यो कपडाहरू हेर्नु कति पैसा यिनीहरू बहुत खर्च गर्नुपर्छ
त्यो गेमबाटै आउने
गेमबाट जस्तो फ्री फायरको जस्तो छैन कि यिनीहरू फ्री फायरमा जस्तो खर्च गर्छ नि यो महँगो छ यो त्योभन्दा त्यो 1 GB लाग्छ नि यसलाई 5 GB चाहिन्छ यसैको कपी निकालेको क्या त्यही भएर त लड्छ के अरे फ्री फायर पब्जी भन्दै लड्छ नै फ्री फायर पब्जी भन्दै सन्देश रुपेशको भाइ सन्देश के
गेम आएको
खेलिरहेको सब खेल्छ हुन्छ
फुर्सदले मान्छे खेल्ने
नबोल यो रुममा बस्ने हो यो रुममा बस्छ थारू के चौधरी छोरा चिन्नु होइन रुममा हो कि हाम्रो त उहाँ रानी हुन्छ
फेरि खेल्छ पहिले दिन मोबाइल
खै के तपाईँले छोड्नु भएन हेलो थाहा छैन पाक्दैछ यार बल्ल 9 बजे तो कैसे हो आप लोग कैसे हो Turn on voice chat. Turn. ADNS. This is my feeling.
Hai guys. Sopo ya mas?
अरे काजी
हजुर
छिटो भेरी गुड तो कैसे हो आप लोग उता झर्ने हैन फेरि कोचिङ क्या हो सुरु कलाएर
मैले कहाँ अनफलो गरेर चाहिँ मलाई खसेको दिन चलिरहेको कहाँ हामीले
एउटा स्क्वाड
खसे 300 बोले हामीलाई बोल्यो परस्को क्लियर भयो के हो काली चाहिँ पारका
अरे
आकाश
सर्ट गनले एकैछिनमा नक्रक्क बार्दिन्छ 3 नंबर तो लास्ट कम नहीं बॉट आना कोई गई चल तो तावा ले रहा है आइसक्यो सब छुट्टा ना हैट तिमी फेरि अब यही गर्दै नाटक बढी फेरि एउटा किल गयो कि नि तिम्रो देख्यौ त्यहाँ बल्ल खायो चटक देखाएपछि यस्तै हो एउटा किल खेर गयो नि करस अब खाऊ अब हेरौँ यता लेफ्टबाट हानेको अलिकति मैले भने त अनि मैले भने हैन त त्यही इनिमीले हानेको थाहा भन्नु अब के हेर्छ नाच अब त्यहाँ बसेर
सार्दै
ल अहिले खेलौँ न
Worst thing in the world, he goes down because I don't think Box Gaming are ever going to put in their resources to go pick him up. So Box Gaming can still effectively hold back. better to get a pick onto Pime maybe on the ground. That way, Bigatron will be able to razz their way in. Do all 4 players up?
Yeah, Ryzen's all the way in the back. Did actually have a first person left in the back pocket. Luxy, very, very low. Looking for anything that could give him any semblance of a health bar. We'll have to see what they're able to do, continuing to push forward the near to Box Gaming. RRQ pretty near to U level up, and Synergy as well. The representatives from that squad still running around, but nades are flying back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's see just what they're able to do. We just had something pointed out to us by Kalaris from the
Kalaris,
desk.
yeah.
Megastars.
Still out in the circle.
All the way on the southeast, they haven't made it in yet.
It's pretty wild, actually.
That's Synergy, that is. Not Synergy, it's Megastars, but that's Synergy.
That's Synergy, right? You know what's good. Anyway, Team Secret, south side of the map. This is a team that we've been talking about all day, and they have actually made it up from Gaka. I believe they took 1 knock early on. Just a quick check-in on my map side. Yes, iShots is down. I remember going down to Orange Rock earlier. Now they will have to clash with Orange Rock once again. So, you know, it's that revenge boxing map.
The grudge match. See if they're able to deliver that knockout punch the second time around. RRQ zoning away, you level up as they try and make that push through into very, very low. Chasian already down. The next zone is going to push towards the south edge of the circle, so they are going to be alright for Orange Rock, and northern side they're going to really
Down, by the way, in circle 4.
Goodness me.
Everyone is respecting one another right now, but you know, this next circle is going to push everyone down into more open plains. The hill dropping downwards.
It's Freestyle losing a player. I said it was going to be a tricky push, and it absolutely was. It's so difficult to move out from that northern coast. Once you've decided to go there, you're really relying on the circle following you, and it pretty much the most didn't do that was possible.
Sorry?
The most didn't do that was possible.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for that one.
Whether or not I should have said it is an entirely different matter.
Yeah, I mean, that really is. I will be speaking to your manager later.
It's probably the most shouldn't thing I should have said.
Very shouldn't do that again, please.
Absolutely.
TSM Entity, though, still in this game, in a fairly decent position to push downwards to the southwest into the circle. Orange Rock, though, they are really the center of attention for a lot of these teams. Really, the saving grace for them right now is that most teams on the edge of this circle just making their way are going to really struggle to push past any of the other teams themselves, because as soon as they start pushing towards the center, they're going to get shot at. Orange Rock are really they're gifted this position in the middle where all the other teams are fighting around them, so they're literally in the eye of the storm right now.
Microboy cooking the nade, tries to send it over towards Pime. A lot of damage, but not getting the knock. They know he's behind the tree. Another one being cooked from Microboy as well. The nades do fly over the top around the edge as well. Pime does get the first aid off, but that's going to mean that the nade will be able to get the knock this time around, and they get the outpost. Big Itron will be able to move in on the eastern side, take control of the location that Pime was holding down, and now Break and Loki have to be worried.
Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't see the nameplate from who was throwing that grenade, and it came out and it's perfect, and I was like, oh, that's BTR. Ha, I know who that is now.
Oh, yeah.
Loki down, Suxy, beautiful nade. Break still on the off angle.
Only one player left for Box Gaming. They are down to Break as you say, Blank. We'll see if they're able to get away from it, but it's Bigatron. I know they love to run you down. When they smell blood in the water, they swarm. Beautiful stuff. And down the hill, you got Valdus the Murder as well. Might want to head out west, but Break, he gets spotted out. It's Martin to get the final kill there. They are eliminated, 14th place for Box Gaming.
BTR can now begin to push in as those Raptors once again start to claw their way into this map. This match, at least, they've been fairly consistent, but we haven't had these massive pop-off games as of yet. But now they're in a really decent position to move forward. Valdus the Murder to their north side. Here's Beer 11, though, with a huge gun in hand.
RRQ, 3 players alive and dominant over the northwest, it seems. You level up. Getting a run for their money. Just Washuan left in the next circle, but a heavy northeastern shift.
Look at that, John. That's going to favor BTR as well as Orange Rock. Orange Rock kind of have the worst end of this, though, because teams will be pushing into their area of the map. BTR, on the other hand, they've already cleared their angles behind them. Other than Valdus the Murder, they are pretty set. Team Secret, though, is flying towards their position like a swarm of hornets. BTR will have to fend them off, swat them away.
Bats out of hell. Bigatron going to be looking to cool that down, calm the Jets, and see if they can stop them from moving in any further. I don't think Team Secret are going to continue. They've actually made it to the edge of the circle, and they're going to be playing edge on the next one. Being challenged out, Horshan gets eliminated, and with it, you level up, go down, 12th place.
Schreider, the final player from Synergy. This guy is a pop-off gamer indeed, but GXR Celts did heavy damage to his team earlier on with a beautiful nade. There's Kratos, though, sending a nade over to Grox, who has been the forward scout for GXR Celts, where a couple of the other players there on the western side of the map, but he does go down. Now Team IND, they can start to take presence towards the southwest side of the circle, but like I said, John, Orange Rock are now going to have to deal with King of Gamers, RRQ, GXR Celts coming in now. TSM Entity might have eyes on soon.
This is a really solid divot for them, though. They have such good control of how this combat goes. Unfortunately for them, though, nades can fall into it and really just tumble them down. So they have to be careful. They have to keep their wits about them. RRQ isolating GXR Celts, and this M249 from Beer 11 has been absolutely devastating. Unfortunately, there's a nade sent towards him, and you can't shoot that out.
No. Anto, though, they're just looking out towards it. Gil actually sees where RRQ currently are, but the smokes do deny that pressure. But D2E does go down to Gil himself, and now Orange Rock can start to take presence there, but immediately a clap back from Ernie.
Ernie wants to move forwards as well. We spoke about if he wants to be kill leader or part of the top three, he has to get more than that, certainly. Goodness me, they just get eliminated. A lovely nade placement there. Orange Rock will be able to get the res and have 4 players alive towards these final circles play.
Synergy also down now. King of Gamers just spraying over towards where Orange Rock currently are holding. Marvy out in the smoke, trying to provide a little bit of information back towards his team. Obviously, because Orange Rock have been taking so many fights at this point, plinking away at the other teams, their position will be heavily compromised. There's Ultron going down, King of Gamers. It's a nice little nade over towards Z-God. Neo on the floor does hit back onto Braga.
Goodness me, Gil is not holding anything back. He's just popping it all out in the field, laying it bare. Fantastic stuff. I mean, we speak constantly about how strong Orange Rock has been, and they're displaying it just now. TSM Entity, though, they get eliminated. The next zone heads southwest. We'll see it lands straight on top of Scout's outpost for Orange Rock, right on top of the plane.
Now he has to hold down versus a lot of teams who definitely want this position on the plane. It's a really strong place to have, and very, very, very much forward thinking from Scout to even try and take this one early, despite having the really good position towards the northwest part of this zone. And now it'll allow the rest of the players to come in.
So many wrinkles all over the brain.
Beautiful.
Fantastic stuff from Scout to get that position.
Exactly.
But his teammate does suffer a knock on trying to get to it. Having a position and getting the rest of your team there are two very different things.
Team Secret trying to move forward, like we said before, versus BCR. This is a hard push. They have cover in front of them in terms of the buggy. Luxie moving forward, only has 1 first aid, is very wary about the health. It's a nice nade over the top, and now just 2 players remaining from Team Secret.
Nice nade, does tickle and get the damage done. Rex taking a lot of damage from, I think that might be an off angle there, but Yuhai goes down, a lovely jump out shot wide. They wipe the kills up, but hang on a minute, 2 players from Bigatron get knocked in the process, and they're going to have to suffer to try and push on further forwards. Valda's the murderer eliminated as well, and we're down to 5.
King of Gamers with 13 kills on the board already. They have been having a tear on the north side of this map, just absolutely bouldering through all these teams like a bowling ball going for strike.
Fantastic stuff. I mean, before this, I looked at King of Gamers as a very middling team, very average in the lobby. And that's not to say they are average in general. I mean, they're in the World League, right? Average in World League is really bloody good. But when it comes to the numbers, you look at them, they are very much doing average damage numbers, average kill points, average placements. They sat 9th, I think, in the first week play to get into the first Super Weekend. And they sat somewhere around 9th as well when we looked at those tables at the end of it. Very, very much slap bang in the middle. So for them to start to be popping off this season, you can see they're up into 4th, 197 points now. Sorry, not this season, this Super Weekend. So fantastic to see them starting to rise through the ranks.
It's been a good day for them. More and more people subscribing to the club of gamers who are the kings, that is. But Orange Rock right now have undoubtedly the best place within the circle, right, John? And King of Gamers, they're trying to take this position. Let's see if they can continue their onslaught.
They managed to find themselves into a shack. Sightline still controlled by Orange Rock, pretty dominantly as well. King of Gamers trying to push in from the east. Team IND from the southwest, and Bigatron will be trying to get all the way across. Such open ground around.
There's Marvi finding Soup already. He was towards the northeast side. Next circle comes through. It drops on top of King of Gamers. Orange Rock will have to move from this position, and most players will know that this will be a heavily contested spot. There'll be at least one team on here, so all eyes will be looking this way. Orange Rock will begin to feel the gaze.
3 teams with 4 players alive: Bigatron, Orange Rock, and Team IND. Everybody else suffered heavy casualties. 1 player for GXR Celts and MJ. 2 players for King of Gamers in Braga and Bossa.
Team IND exchanging grenades with Bigatron right now. Ryzen takes heavy punishment. Obviously, Bigatron, they've been traveling for a very long time. They took that fight with Megastars. They must be low on resources by now. IND currently with only 1 kill on the board. You see Bigatron here with 9, and that is Ryzen dropping the backpack. He knows it's all or nothing now.
Going for the snaky plays. 4 teams remaining and 14 players. Very much a lack of, well, you don't need too many bullets to be able to kill that many people, I'll tell you that, especially if you're Ryzen. You know exactly what you're doing, but he's on a forward position against Team IND, sends out, tries to pump a couple of shots in around the edge of the smoke, but IND just keep clawing their way up this hillside.
I think it is 3 teams here, 4 teams, sorry. 3 of them with 4 members still alive. King of Gamers are just the 2, but there's a lot of fighting breaking out here. It's been a really good performance from Team IND. Although a low kill count game, they've managed to get 4 players to here alongside with vehicles too. So they have a really, really strong position here going forward, John.
Sneaking up on the outside for the kill count is Bigatron Red Aliens. 10 kills found, 13 as we were saying before for King of Gamers. Both of them still have their representatives in the game. IND tries to challenge, but Ryzen shuts it down quicker than anything. Beautiful stuff to hold the top of the hillside, and he's going to have to rotate to join the rest of his team, but they've got a spot in the next circle.
It's truly unreal, the retaliation that comes through from Bigatron. It's almost instantaneous. King of Gamers take heavy punishment. Ryzen's behind them though.
Kratos is going to go down as well. It's Ryzen to try and play spoiler. Spins out wide, looking for Snacks, who's on the floor, getting some boosters on to get the healing through. Ryzen though will spot him out as he jumps up, goes around the side, has the Groza in close range. It's going to bark and it's going to bite.
Oh my lord, Ryzen dips beneath the hill there, but he rises up upon Team IND. What a play from him. Now moving forward, Ryzen by himself clears out an entire team. Orange Rock taking punishment here. Shots flying their way from Bigatron.
2 players standing for Orange Rock. It's Marvi, it's Anto. 3 players are up for Bigatron as they might look for the res onto Microboy, who's very, very close to bleeding out. I don't know if they have the time. I think Luxy just managed to tick it there. Oh, they bring themselves back to full force, but they have some healing to get done, and Ryzen.
That's beautiful.
Angle. Marvi finds the pick onto Luxy, and Microboy stays down.
It's a double.
Luxy is
for Ryzen again.
There's the off angle from Ryzen. This guy's a machine. He's going to take them down, and now it's Marvi who has to survive the push. Zuxi goes in close. It's Bigatron to take them off. Orange Rock fall, and Bigatron Red Aliens come in swinging.
I mean, I said this guy rose upright. Ryzen, the player on this team, just ridiculous, but it's the end of his name that comes through clutch. Zen, this guy is peaceful, he's calm, he's collected, moves into the fight, just drops around the side, makes it look easy.
Fantastic stuff. That's what you love to see. That is cojones.
Unreal.
Right? That is absolutely fantastic stuff. We're going to head over to the analyst desk because I know they've got a lot to say about that.
Oh my, it's a big fight feel here for the last game of the PMWL East. Day 1 of our Super Weekend. The big rivals, Orange Rock and BTR, going up against one another. And BTR wins it out. After Orange Rock had such a good position, BTR manages to get the sneak. That is big if true.
I told you they would win the last game.
Yeah, you did.
that just gave it all. Like, that was insane.
Look, we saw a lot of them in the end there, of course, but you can't take anything away from the beginning. When Circle 3 was hitting, we saw them still fighting on the east bridge towards Melee Island with Megastars, actually.
Yes.
They were super late on the rotation, but, you know, it's just Bigatron things. They make it happen. They make it work.
Let's check out how the standings look in that game as the Kings will take number 1 spot. Bigatron, 37 points. Orange Rock, the usurpers to the throne, 20 points for them. But King of Gamers Club, Avenger, 21 points. They have been ultra consistent today.
They have had a fantastic day today. I'm so happy for them, honestly, because as I said before, like, they had some really rough games in the qualifying days on Tuesday and Wednesday. So so nice of them to see them step up to this level and really perform throughout today. 5 games, 3 of them has been fantastic.
You know what, I feel like, as we take a look at our 9th through 16th here as well, I feel like Bigatron Red Aliens, Froz, they're a team that takes victories, and some of their comms after some of those victories might be quite reserved due to the fact that they're Bigatron Red Aliens, right? So they know kind of like how the feeling of winning is and stuff like that. After this one, I think a bit of a pump up is there. I think they're a bit happy with that.
I think it's legit that they can also do that because they had such a rough day. Before this, they had 28 points throughout 4 games, and now in just the last game, 37 kills. Sorry, 37 points.
Let's take a closer look at Bigatron Red Aliens then from this game, because it's a whopping 2,800 damage coming in, 17 kills. Ryzen, MVP of this game, hands down.
Oh my god, the plays from Ryzen.
Insane. Like, that flank just made the whole thing. That was honestly a top 3 play so far. Total heal though, guys. That is nearly 30 first aids worth of healing.
Well, it comes down to them playing a long time in the blue, of course, and fighting Megastars. Because of that, they took so much blue damage that they had to heal up. But after all, they did come out with 3 people alive, I think it was, from that fight. Or was it? No, it was 4. It was 4. Sorry, it was 4. Of course, they had 4 up.
Yes. Let's take a look at the Mountain Dew Do the Do moments as we swerve on and around here for Erangel to take a little look-see. So what a game to finish off the day. Fantastic stuff, Avenger.
Yeah, it's been great for them. This is the start we saw from Bigatron, where they were camping Megastars, and it was honestly a bit of a rough fight. They were fighting into very late into the game as well, so it was a rough start for them, but they made it happen towards the end.
Look, again, we had these kind of ping pong circles. It was going north for a long time. We saw a lot of water towards the first 2 circles. Then we got rid of the water, of course. But with that, of course, we had a lot of people needing to go for long rotations coming up on the north side. And 2 of the teams, of course, You Level Up and Freestyle, we see them do a lot of good rotations. But once again, they got the macro, but they are not aggressive enough to actually capitalize on it, in my opinion. But they do a good job. But it's so nice to see, though. King of Gamers, they played it so well. And towards the end, of course, we saw them going for the shack there, crashing with 2 people. That's a game-winning move. They tried to go for the win no matter how of a bad position they were in.
Yeah, very impressive stuff by them. Super consistent throughout. We saw our Q there with the cheeky M249. I always like seeing an M249 in play. But King of Gamers just blasted out of control today. They fully deserved the huge swath of points they've been able to swoop up Avenger.
They swooped up so many points. Ryzen's shots here, so many kills coming out from these guys. 17 kills in total. I think that's if not the 3rd, then the 4th best game.